Hey, what's happening everybody? Rajay back again. Thanks for swinging by to check out another beer. I'm actually going to take a look at one today from out of Michigan, and this is from Dark Horse Brewing. This is their Boffo Brown Ale. So this comes in at 7% ABV, 26 IBU, and this is a beer they talk about that was brewed years ago, and then they put it into semi-retirement for a couple years to focus on other brands, and they recently have decided to bring it back and are now pushing it out all year. The beer itself is considered to be delicious and a favorite to many of them at the brewery. Just as most of the beers, it is on the full bloody scale, pushing the envelope of what an American brown ale is to most people. So this should be a pretty interesting one to take a look at, and let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass. So there we have it in the glass. Actually came out with pretty much a darker brown color, almost like a wood, mahogany wood or something like that type color. A little bit of a tint down towards the bottom, so it's not completely jet black. Head is definitely kind of a tan type head with some nice, what I would call creaminess to it. It has some good foaminess as well, but a decent looking brown ale thus far. About a finger and a half of head is what actually poured out. On the smell, I'm actually getting aromas of toffee, caramel, the malts of course, so things typical of a brown ale. You think back to something like a Newcastle brown ale, very similar on the aroma that I'm picking up here. Comes out of the glass rather easily, not having to sniff too hard, and really just kind of a malt forward beer, so nothing really jumps out off the aroma as much, just what to really be expected. As far as the taste on it, you get the caramel come through, you get the toffee that comes through. The initial part of it, not really too bitter, only at 26 IBU. I'm not picking up a lot of sting on the tongue. On the back end, it does have a nice crisp break. I will say on the texture, it does seem to have a little bit of a thinness. Carbonation sits pretty much well on it. I do feel a little bit of a scrape to the throat as it did go down. I'm getting left behind with a great toffee taste in the mouth. So on the duration, it's about an average duration, but the flavors being left, toffee, some of that malt action. You can really feel it to like the roof of the mouth. Not really up into the cheeks area as of yet, but it is a decent taste in brown ale. It's what you would kind of expect when you think of a brown ale. You think of something like that, caramel, toffee, also a little bit of a coffee type roastiness in there. Everything you would kind of come to expect. I mentioned earlier the Newcastle brown ale. This one has a little more amped up than what that one actually does, but it stands as a pretty decent beer. Dark Horse, they're out of, I think it's Marshall, Michigan. They have a pretty good line of beers if you ever happen to check them out. This is one I've had years ago. I actually forgot I had this, so ended up picking it up and thought I'd do a review on it. But they have some really good ones, from their Scotty Karate to their Crooked Tree and Double Crooked Tree IPAs. Definitely one to check out from the Michigan beers. But all in all, it's pretty decent. It's got a nice creaminess with it too on the texture as you actually drink this one down. Like I said, a slight scrape on the back of the throat, but it does go down pretty easily. A little bit of lacing being left behind. Head's actually hanging in there a little bit, probably down to about a half finger now, but not totally dissipated, so it's going at a nice slow rate. But I would definitely say if you like brown ales, definitely one to give a shot. You can easily sit back and enjoy this one. This would actually be another one good with cigar. And also they talk about it's good to have like some of the heartier type foods out there as well. So some of your heavier type meats, if you're having like a nice big meal, this can be actually something to compare with against some of that too. But again, or maybe even chili. Chili would be something good with it. But this is again the Dark Horse Boffo Brown Ale. If you've had it before, let me know. Put some comments in the comments section. Let me know what you thought about it. Love to hear your feedback as well. But overall, pretty decent beer. With that all being said, I appreciate you swinging by and check out another video. I look forward to catching you next time. Keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.